and welcome to Galaxoid and Nebular. Kicking it old school today. With me today, I of course, first and foremost, am Galaxoid, aka Honesto Stubbs, aka Trey, and with me as always is Nebular, and aka Mr. Brightside 916, aka Pedro Estevez.
Yes. AKA Funk Master Flex.
There's a lot of AKAs
Yes.
nowadays in our
If you
online
notice.
world, isn't there?
They are.
Well, I have so many odds from like so many different online games, it's not even funny anymore.
That's good. It's always a surplus of gamer tags in one. But I like to throw another AKA out there. One day we are going to create something. I don't know what, but it's going to be something. Maybe just a web comic about our exploits called The Clerk and the Controller. I think that would be really cool.
The clerk and the controller, obviously, because I am a traffic controller, one of those police people that stand in the middle of traffic and control things. Because that's what everybody thinks I do anyway, so I might as well say
It's
that.
a little more difficult with aircraft, isn't it?
Oh, wait, hold on. I just said I was a cop. No, I'm not a cop. No hate. Please. Cops are good. Either that, or I'm the guy that waves the light wands that parks the planes. I'm the transient alert dude. I'm not,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying. That's what everybody thinks of when they hear controller.
Oh,
I'm a
wow,
controller.
really? That's stupid.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it, really.
And I am a cashier at a big conglomerate business that shall remain nameless. And yeah, that's been a lot of fun. I've kind of learned what Kevin Smith has been teaching all this time is pretty much the customer is always wrong.
So that's a truth or two. They are always wrong. They don't know what they're talking about at all.
Yeah, and also I'd like to also say that they are shisty bastards as well, trying all sorts of stuff. But anyway,
Real quick. So I'm just gonna roll with this. Real quick. As far as the major conglomerate store, are there people working in the aisles at this conglomerate?
there are people working the polls, if that's what you mean. No, yeah, there are people working the aisles.
There's colors involved: red, blue, purple, orange, and other things. You notice like every store has their own color for some reason.
Yes, and also their own colored of khaki pants, I believe.
Yeah, I guess so, right? Either you wear khakis in a blue color, or you wear black pants and a red color. It's really like, I guess, yeah, it is a uniform, but it's kind of a lame uniform, not like a cool like uniform, like if you're in the military.
Yes, I agree. I would call that a cool uniform. But anyways, I feel like we're getting incredibly off topic here.
No, everything's on topic because this is our podcast and we want to talk about boobies. We can. But
That's right.
onward onto our main topics here. We'll just make some up on the fly. We've been off for a little bit, maybe about like 2-3 weeks or something like that. And in that short amount of time, it's actually off. We were off right at Thanksgiving. In that short amount of time, it has been Trailer Wars. Episode
God, yes.
13.
Yes, some shit went down. Definitely. So do you want to hit the main one, or should we build up to the main thing?
Let's build up to the main thing first of all. Why don't you list the ones that came out? There's 4 major ones that I could think of off the top of my head. I may be missing some, and unfortunately, if I am, my bad. But go ahead and list the ones that you know of.
Jurassic World. And what were the other ones?
Looks like you got a favorite. So we
Yeah, I
got
do.
Jurassic World. I'm drawing a blank too. Terminator Genisys.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Mad Max, obviously too, and of course the Force Awakens. And there's
The
another
Force
big one
Awakens.
that I'm forgetting right now. But Jurassic World and the Force Awakens kind of pretty much dropped around the same week.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I want to get a little bit of Jurassic World off my back, because I have friends who kind of try to stay spoiler free, and that also means trailer free. But on this podcast that we're doing, we like to keep this spoils up the ass. That's what we like to call it, right?
Spoils aplenty or spoils up the ass. Yep.
All right. So
that sounds terrible, actually. Like, you know,
yeah, it does.
you were keeping something for, you know, there's safekeeping up in there, and it just didn't work out, and now it's, yeah, that doesn't sound good. It's
doesn't
infected.
Sound very, very pleasant. Sounds like a hemorrhoid or something. I don't know.
It might be hitting close to home for some listeners right now.
Oh,
So.
Jesus. Anyways, so with Jurassic World, I was very amazed by what the direction they're going with it. First of all, they got Chris Pratt, which, if you want to be a successful blockbuster, you have to have Chris Pratt. I think is necessary.
Yeah, he's the Hollywood golden boy right now, isn't he? Which is great.
You know, and I have to say I saw it coming. You know, because he was in the Lego movie, and God, I was just like, this guy he's great and everything.
Well, we love him I love him in Parks and Recs, and he's been I don't know what else has he been in that like kind of stuck out. For me, it's just Parks and Rec.
Yeah, that, and then I think Lego Movie sort of pushed him into stardom. I'd like to think Lego Movie pushed him into stardom, but yeah, then Guardians of the Galaxy, of course. But yeah, he looks like he's trying to be like an Alan Grant sort of type in the new Jurassic World, and it looks like it's gonna be pretty cool.
And for those that don't know all the characters right off the top of our heads, like some fans, the Alan Grant was Sam Neill's character. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. And he looks like an Alan Grant cross between a Muldoon, and I love me some freaking Muldoon.
You love you some Muldoon. Okay,
I do. I'm not afraid.
That guy's awkward.
So. I'm not afraid to say Muldoons and spoils up the ass. You know.
You know what the funny thing is? I'm getting Bryce Dallas Howard confused now with the chick that was on Interstellar and Zero Dark 30. What's her name?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Bryce Dallas Howard.
No, I'll look her up in a second. But yeah, I'm getting those two girls confused. Similar. So I'm like, wow, grand unification theories, and now she's making super smart Velociraptor dinosaurs. The heck?
I don't know what's going on, but in the trailer you see Chris Pratt riding a motorcycle with some freaking Velociraptors, which is a topic of a funny meme, I think, that's circling the internet.
And what is said meme, because I haven't seen it?
I have not seen it either, but hopefully the viewers. I think it just pokes fun of what's going on in the trailer, really. And what was I going to say? Oh, yes. So, yeah, the reason why I bring up Muldoon is because I think Chris Pratt's character is sort of an Alan Grant / Muldoon sort of mix up there.
That's funny you mentioned that, Alan Grant Muldoon. I actually got a lot of... seeing him on there, it's great and all, but there's a little bit of worry for me because if you remember, like with the second one, was it the second one? I believe it was. Maybe the third one. I don't know.
They're all there. Oh, the
which
third
one was
had
Vince?
Alan Grant.
Okay, so Vince Vaughn was on the second one, right?
Yeah.
And that didn't exactly equal an awesome movie either. There, so
no, you know what's funny? I forgot the pivotal thing about that movie is that it takes place in San Diego at one point.
Yeah, we actually had somebody stupid school assemblies you have like in the late 90s. There was somebody there for the city transport bus, whatever it's called, MTA. I don't know, but anyways, it's somebody there for the city bus transport, state or city government, and they're like, yeah, we actually let them use Steven Spielberg use a bus for some scene in San Diego. We're like, whatever, she's talking out her ass, and of course the T-Rex destroys a bus in Jurassic Park 2, so
like, oh my god,
that was interesting.
Yeah, they're actually there.
Yeah, and the T-Rex was obviously rampaging in La Jolla, so, all those tasty rich people.
Yes, great. Yes, kill them, please, dear God.
No, we don't really mean to kill rich people, and Mitt's kind of hanging out there. We don't want to, we don't want to kill Mitt.
No, yeah, okay, yeah, we retract that statement.
But go on before I cut you off. What were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, so what hit me the most about the trailer about sort of Jurassic World and how awesome its capabilities are, including like a little like monorail ride. It looks like a theme park that I would want to go to personally, if I had the money or lived in La Jolla. But anyways, it reminded me of. Have you ever played the game called Jurassic Park Operation Genesis?
I have played that, and I had a cracked copy of it. R, but yeah, I have played it, but not very much though. I didn't play it for long.
Oh, really? It was. I really got. Well, I played it a lot because I found some cheat codes and got me like super super rich. But anyways, but yeah, I played it for a little while and it was just the best like theme park builder game I ever played, including like freaking dinosaurs and like the shit that can happen. That, as like Sam Jackson's character says, the shit can hit the fan. Once there's a storm, power outage, and then you have to freaking put down some freaking dinosaurs. It was a really good game.
And what did you play it on? Was it a PS2 Xbox game, or was it a? Because I
Oh,
played it on computer.
it's definitely a PC game. I don't think it ever made it. It might have made a shift to the console. Yeah, it probably came on Xbox and PS2, but I played it on PC. I think that's the best place to really play theme park builder games, anyways.
Yeah, RTS strategies, FPS, and everything else. Anyways, uh, so that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I never got into it really hard. I thought it was just cool to make the T-Rex paddock and like actually zoom in and hear him like the big stomping of his feet. I thought
Yeah,
that
the
was really
sound
cool.
was like the best thing about that game.
What do you think about this? Well, what did you think about? Well, let's go to do some Jurassic Park stuff right now before we get into the other trailers. What do you think the
Okay.
best Jurassic Park game was? Operation Genesis, or do you
Yeah,
have any other faves?
it really was. I think it was really was the best game. Mostly just because they got the feeling right, definitely, because they had all the main characters there as sort of support staff. Alan Grant was like your research archeo not archaeologist, whatever those paleontologist guys, where he digs up bones and you get the DNA from the bones and you take them over to whatever the girl's name is. I can't remember it right now, but she helped breed them. And then I think Muldoon was your security guy. And then,
Cool.
yeah, just to connect it back to the trailer, I felt like Jurassic World had sort of a Operation Genesis feel to it, where it's so new and impressive with all the new like Jurassic Park themed things, but then shit like goes down as it always does.
Always does. And going back to the last shot of him driving a motorcycle with velociraptors.
Yeah,
Now that is the money shot right there, because obviously it means that he's pack hunting with the raptors. That's what I
yes,
got from it.
exactly.
So they have genetically engineered, docile, like helping raptors that are our pets. Come on now, how is that not badass?
Do you think that's what's going on, or do you think something happens, or of course there's a Jurassic Park thing and everything fails, and then to like either help kill a dinosaur, or I don't know, just help about like the raptors decide to help them?
I'm thinking, since the trailer hinted at so much genetically like actually making super dinosaurs and modifying them to be smarter. I think that what you're seeing there is actually docile raptors that are helping pack hunt. And I think what better way to bring Jurassic Park back than bringing the big baddie? Like, it's, villain flipping, that, instead of Jason killing everybody, for some reason he's helping people now. That's just an example that doesn't happen, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. That seems that's probably what they were going for then. I like to see how it all plays out. Right now, I'm gonna search up a relevant YouTube video about smart raptors that you'll find funny and interesting. But oh, what else was I gonna say? What was your favorite Jurassic Park game? You can talk about while I try to find this video.
Yeah, I'll just do it real quick. Of course, since we were I wouldn't say early 3DO adopters, that $700 piece of wonderfulness that was 3DO. I would say the Jurassic Park game, Jurassic Park Interactive, there on the 3DO, because not because of all the mini games were kind of corny, but the one thing that was good was the Doom Velociraptor maze mini game. You would it would basically, if you remember like Doom or Wolfenstein 3D, it was in that first person kind of old school look, and you didn't have a gun. All you had to do was run away from the Velociraptors and close doors. I'm sure you can YouTube it.
Man.
But just not having a gun and just locking a Velociraptor in like a room and hoping for the best, because you can lock the door, close it, and like, okay, he's stuck for a little bit. Dude can open doors, you know?
I think that was something that the Telltale game was missing, that sort of survival type aspect to it.
Yeah, because I mean, really, truthfully, for that portion right there captured the kind of initial like tension and fear of the two kids. The scene in the first Jurassic Park with the two kids running from the Velociraptor, just so helpless. You can't do anything. Hopefully, this door locks. I'm getting out of here. So.
Yeah, and then if I remember right, like that game where you were mostly like trying to figure out how to turn the power back on or something like that.
Yeah, basically it was the mini game where Samuel Jackson gets eaten. He only had an arm left, and they're going to turn the power back on. So there's only certain areas that were open, so you had to trap like a raptor with a key card in a certain area, and then you can go turn the power back on. And sometimes it was 3 key cards deep to get where you were going, and another raptor in each, and it was just, it was pretty frightening.
All right, I found our clip, and it's relevant to everything we're talking about, and I'm sure you get a kick out of it. So bear with me for just 1 second here.
Some light mute.
Revenge of the Raptors, a non-stop thrill ride. You can't hold a raptor in a closet, they're too smart. You may have us, but you'll never get off the island.
I beg to differ, for you see, the other raptors and I have constructed a crude suspension bridge to Venezuela. Once there, I shall lie low and assume odd jobs under the name Mr. Pilkington, but perhaps I've said too much.
Alright.
That, of course, from the classic scene from The Critic there, with the raptor jiggling the key out from under the locked door onto newspaper. And by the way, talking about good alts, that is a great alt. You just get that Velociraptor picture for your avatar, and then call yourself Mr. Pilkington.
That's a good one. Oh man. Yeah, I miss the Critic's wit, and dear Lord, freaking, since he's not doing anything anymore, he needs to go and do the Critic again. That'd be awesome. John Lovitz.
Oh man, can you imagine? Yeah, imagine if he it was a Netflix series like BoJack Horseman or something.
Oh man,
like
that's a smart idea. They canceled Futurama. They can just come back and do the Critic or something. Would be awesome.
Tell me about it. I have theories on John Lovitz and stuff like that, but that's for another podcast, or at the end of this one maybe.
Yeah, we can tail end it. But so I think that was our Jurassic World sort of kick. You want to kick us off with Terminator?
You know what? Let's go ahead and jump into, because let's do it timeline-wise. So Jurassic World was earlier that week, and right on Friday after Thanksgiving was The Force Awakens. Let's just jump into it.
Okay, sweet. Yes, I'd love to jump into anything with J.J. Abrams, including the SAG. Anyways.
Oh, God. And Mr. Inappropriate.
So, there's been some definite backlash from people on the internets about the teaser, but what was my first impression was pretty much that it was all Star Wars-y, and I'd be satisfied just enough with just like the 10 seconds at the end with the Falcon flying over some sand dudes. If they just showed that little clip as a teaser, I would have been satisfied with just that.
Right, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the Force Awakens trail is just where we kind of divert, right? I really liked it, and you kind of have your misgivings. Is that correct?
Well, there's some questionable design choices that they went with, including now everything has a names because they sent out that little image that makes fun of the little cards that came with the little packs of gum, the Star Wars gum and stuff like that, and it has the names of everything now. So they made some crazy design choices with that little ball robot, which is called like BB-8 or something, and then the Sith guy's sword with the little like trifecta of it's almost like that one, the freaking trifecta from Pineapple Express. But yeah, other than that, that's were my two main gripes, and I don't know if the droid is going to be a main character or not. I'm guessing it's more of a side character, but and then people have debunked the whole lightsaber design on the internet too as being something just like clumsily crafted by the new Sith guy, pretty much.
Now, see, okay, when I first watched it, like that video had 301 views. It was like 7 a.m. I was like, hey, this thing is up,
Hey, it's on.
Yeah, so I posted it everywhere, get people to see it. But I didn't do anything. But I wish I didn't think about it, but reaction vids are a big thing now. Maybe I should have filmed my reaction vid because
that would have been great.
Because I don't know if anybody else.
I don't think I want to see you jerking off in front of the camera, though. Actually,
no, there was no pulling of anything. But I watched it. Big old grin, and then at the end there, my arms are all up in the air for the Millennium Falcon. So it certainly did make my day.
Yeah, the Falcon did make my day too. And I actually, looking back on it, I appreciate it a little bit now than when I first saw it.
So, like, would your reaction have been like just kind of like mouth open, sad face, just staring at the screen, or?
Oh no, not so much sad face. Maybe just mouth open because it's all new things flashing before my eyes, and of course the Falcon. I was like, you know what? I was probably like the baby in that one video searching on the net of seeing Superman fly for the first time. I was probably like that baby.
Is that where that meme's coming from? I haven't seen it. Yeah, I've just seen the like all the Photoshop stuff afterwards.
yeah, I was probably like that baby. I was pleased.
Yeah.
I was pleased.
I didn't care about the droid. There's tons of stupid looking droids in the Star Wars universe. The little RC cars that people loved, is about as dumb as the ball droid. That's my opinion. And the lightsaber blade, I was like, wow, did you see that lightsaber? I didn't know it was going to be a huge thing that everybody were going to be pissed off. I know there's lore that it's not friendly with, but I don't know. I had no problem.
That's probably the one thing people are blowing too out of proportion is the lightsaber. It's probably a hack lightsaber made by a inexperienced Sith dude or something like that.
So is that the problem then? It's kind of against lore for like how it's all set up in the expanded universe, how they went through, like, I know, Knights of the Old Republic, you actually like built your blade, so it is a big thing, right?
Yeah, it's just, I think people need to trust in what Abrams is doing and sort of, because at this point, I'm pretty sure that all the expanded universe stuff can be written off, because at this point there's a sequel, and this is the new reality that Star Wars is taking.
Yeah, so, never had a problem with the blade. You know what?
Because also in the expanded universe stuff, freaking Chewbacca dies off. So let's keep some stuff out, I think.
Yeah, I know. There's some terrible things in the expanded universe, Lobaka, and there's some really weird stuff. There's some great stuff, but there is some weird stuff too. So, it's time to go on. But my thing about, I think what people are getting kind of angry about is they're kind of feeling that kind of worry that some of the Star Trek fans felt after Into Darkness. J.J. Abrams is kind of taking one of the, he's taking something like that was as important as the Spock, Kirk, Khan
and then
storyline and putting his spin on it. And it's not too bad, but since it's so beloved that they're like, hey, wait a minute, you can't make a lightsaber with 3 blades.
Right, yeah, and then there has been some Trekkie backlash for those movies, which, I don't know, they had a lot of the problems with and stuff like that, including, like, the old Spock and stuff like that, but, I like to consider myself some sort of Star Trek fan, and I liked it. I mean,
yeah, and I didn't really have any problem with Into Darkness. The reboot was fine. Into Darkness was an interesting twist on it. I would consider myself like a harder, kind of
harder Trekkie.
A mild Star Trek fan. I'm not really a hardcore Trekker. I forget, but anyways. And I was fine with it. The only thing all of those I didn't like was the design of the warp core engine. It was just some steel mill or some generator place that they shot it at. I thought that was kind of stupid and lazy.
Yeah. Well,
I was like,
you pretty much have free reign of whatever you want to do.
Yeah. So I mean, the warp core engine is now like the water treatment plant on like Jones and Fifth in like some city that he filmed at. Hey, that's the water treatment plant. Yeah, no, it's warp core. Sorry.
Yes, exactly. I guess I can see the sort of worries that Star Wars fans might have, but I think we're in for some surprises because I think mostly these movies will probably be a grab bag of directors, including like the next one and the third one and all the little offshoots of like spin-offs with Boba Fett and Han Solo, and I hear there's even talk or rumors of an Obi-Wan spin-off as well, which will all probably be directed by different directors. So I think we'll probably be in for some good surprises.
Everything's hinging on the success of this one, so I know they're trying hard. Hopefully it comes out good. That's all I can say.
Try. There is no try. Do or do not. I already fucked that up. Never mind.
Do or do not. There is no fries.
Oh wait, here I got a better quote. Trying is the first step towards failure. So the lesson is never try.
That's it. You can quote Simpsons better than Star Wars. Very true.
Yeah, I could.
All right, so I guess that was our first two. Man, these are getting long, And
Yeah.
I guess what time-wise, what was the next one that came out? Right?
Terminator, right?
Genisys?
Or was Terminator just recent?
Terminator Genisys was very recent, but there was another one in there. I tossed Mad Max in there, but there's one we are definitely missing. That's big.
No, I got nothing.
Got none. Well, let's start talking about Terminator Genisys. You watched the trailer, right?
Yes.
Thoughts on it?
I don't know. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with it after all the other failed sequels, if you will. Definitely Arnold's back in it.
Old Arnold and young Arnold.
You know what?
I will say this one thing.
Oh, what is that?
I think anytime they reboot something, there should be a CGI old school Arnold. If they reboot like the Conan they did with Khal Drago, whatever his name is, Aquaman dude. There should have been a CGI Arnold in that. Anything that they reboot that Arnold was in back in the day should have a CGI Arnold just as a cameo. Like, hi guys, you better get to the chopper. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that unplausible to have a CGI. We have CGI actors now, damn it. Look at freaking Tron 2 and stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was all right. And just look at
well, maybe not look at that one.
Uncanny Valley. We got freaking holographic Tupac at Coachella,
There
so
you go.
why not?
Yeah, holographic Homer at Comic-Con, yeah. Pretty lifelike, I might say. But you know what?
Was he really?
No, not at all. Anyway, but I actually liked the last Terminator. I thought was okay with freaking Christian Bale.
You know, I didn't have any problem with it. I thought it was okay too. I mean, I wasn't really into Sam Worthington. I didn't care about that storyline, but I think Bale did a good job as John Connor.
Yeah, mostly after freaking I think basically Judgment Day is sort of the high point that they're all trying to reach. And then after that, watching the sequels after that and the prequels or what have you of Terminators, I've come away with each movie thinking, well, that was a movie.
Is that it? Oh, that was a
yeah.
movie?
That's my final thoughts on the sequels and all that. That was something.
You know, you're right. Yeah, that was a movie. You're right.
But how do you feel about the Genisys and how that's going to work out?
Well, I think they did a really good casting the young Sarah Connor, because that looks like a baby Linda Hamilton, and they did real good. She looks a lot like her.
Is Linda Hamilton still around?
Yeah, she hasn't died.
Yeah, why don't
Not that I know.
Put her in it as well and have old and young people all over the. Never mind.
Oh, I'm sure they have a cameo for her. So.
You think so? That'd be great.
Yeah, you know, they got to keep it young for the young crowd, right? I don't know. Get a new actor in there. Why not make a new Indiana Jones? Toss Sam Witwicky in there. He'll be even Stevens in.
Oh, Jesus. No, probably don't do that.
Oh, why not? Okay, anyways. But the point is, yeah, they did good with the casting. Arnold, he looks old, but apparently this Terminator ages, so I guess, because he has white hair in a couple of scenes, if you noticed. So I guess that's kind of cool. Yeah, it just looks intriguing, and, you know...
More like,
and that's...
we need to explain Arnold's age here.
Pretty much. And that's what needs to happen if, you know, you make a trailer. It's like, hey, you guys didn't hear about this too much, or if you were hardcore fans, you already heard about this, but this is for the general public. We're making another Terminator, and Arnold's in it, so what? And some lay people will be like, hey, I want to see what that's about, and they'll probably go see it.
Yeah, definitely. It'll definitely be seen. That is not a question.
Is it Avengers: Age of Ultron? Is that the one?
Well, we kind of covered that in Zombies to Aliens, I guess, podcast. That's probably the other one that came out. That was the very first one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we went off all about that on Zombies to Aliens. But another thing we haven't talked about yet, which I don't know if you want to bring up, but is the whole DC announced that the Suicide Squad is going to be a movie, and it has a cast.
Yes. Yeah, that's another thing. Are we going to continue with the trailers, or you want to start talking about Suicide Squad?
We can talk. I think we're done with the trailers. You probably do.
That's good.
Suicide.
I was gonna toss in Mad Max, but you know, let's go on to Suicide
right.
Squad because if you're not interested in Mad Max, watch the trailer. It's pretty cool. There was already a teaser one, so I guess it doesn't count.
Oh, I did have one question. Is that going to be tied into? There is a Mad Max video game coming out as well.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to tie in with the movie or anything like that. They
should have did a John Wick thing and made Mad Max playable in the Borderlands 2, the prequel.
Oh,
why not?
Man, that's smart. That would have been awesome.
But yeah, so let's talk about Suicide Squad. And you know what? We did hit that up a little bit on Zombies to Aliens
too.
But we'll talk about it too.
Oh man.
Yeah, because Jared Leto was already cast as the Joker, wasn't he? Well, let's talk about this. We'll talk about it a little bit because a lot of people have been photoshopping Jared Leto
and
into,
making him
the
Joker. Yeah, I've seen those. They're pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. There's a couple of them with the long Heath Ledger hair. You know, there's a couple of them looking totally emo because it's Jared Leto. And they don't look too bad. They don't look bad at all.
I would think he would look more like the Joker from the freaking Mark Hamill's Joker from the animated show. I think he'd look more colorful and something like that.
Yeah, but you know what? Jared Leto's actually a decent actor, so any way he brings it, I'm sure it's gonna be okay. I think
he can do it.
What would you surmise his method would be? Would be to an homage to Heath Ledger because he was that's the icon now, or his own take on it? What do you think?
He's definitely doing his own thing. Definitely doing his own thing.
Oh, really? Has he like tweeted or social media?
Oh no, nothing.
I'm just
going up from my own intuition, but I'm thinking he's gonna do his own thing because like everyone who's taken on the Joker, including like Mark Hamill and stuff like that, have done their own thing for that. I don't think Heath Ledger's was anything like freaking Jack Nicholson's at all.
No, it wasn't, not at all.
So I think he has free range to if he wants to pay homage to anybody, but I think he's probably going to do his own thing.
Oh, okay.
I would say
because he's younger
something
than
like
all of them were.
that's true. That's very true. And just going off of that, I would say like his would be a little more energetic, a little more peppy maybe, and it'll be something freaking totally different. I actually saw 30 Seconds to Mars in concert. I don't know if I told you that.
No, but yay.
yeah. He has a lot. He's a ball of energy. That one.
Oh, really? Is all over the place?
Yeah, he's pretty entertaining. So yeah, I think he'd make a great Joker.
Yeah, I have no problem. The funny thing is, I don't think people have been complaining about it too much. Not as hard as Batfleck,
Yeah, no kidding.
He got some hate, definitely.
You know what I am sort of a little fearful for is I hope that Will Smith does not sort of take the spotlight on Suicide Squad.
Oh God, I hope not. Hell no. I'm sorry.
I haven't really seen him in a sort of supporting role, really ever. So I really hope it's not all about freaking what's his name, Deadshot. I hope it's not all about him.
And I'm not too familiar with. I'm not a Deadshot fan. I'm not familiar with the character or whatnot.
Yeah, he's kind of like that one mutant. I forget what his name is. He's kind of like a freaking Deadpool too, actually.
So Deadpool, kind of Maverick, those
and
kind of.
What's that one X-Men called? It was like Lucky Shot or something like that.
Long Shot.
Yeah, like he's kind of like Long Shot.
Oh well. Yeah, you're right. I hope, does Will Smith know how to supporting act? I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a very good question. Because there's going to be a lot of villains in this, and they deserve equal, if not more, screen time.
And that's one of the problems when you get a really well-known name playing one of the roles is, it's going to bring more people to the theaters, but then it's going to make the other characters that are actually like cooler take a little, take a side panel. Like, Deadshot is going to be the cool one now. Like, but Harley Quinn and Joker are fucking the best characters in the world,
Yeah, definitely. This is going to be the first Harley Quinn as well.
Yeah, I hope you're right. That is a good misgiving because I hope they do. Everybody has equal screen time, but everybody has, like Joss Whedon did Avengers good. Everybody had kind of equal hero moments, Hopefully everybody in Suicide Squad has equal villain moments or whatever.
I don't know. I'd be interested to see. I guess we'll know after we see Batman v Superman, or even I don't know if Justice League is coming out before Suicide Squad or after, but those movies will probably set the tone for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
also,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna move on. If you have something to add there for Suicide Squad, go ahead.
I was just gonna talk more about freaking Tom Hardy is back in the DC verse, and he's playing Rick Flag in Suicide Squad, and then another villain to the Suicide Squad is Enchantress, which we've never seen any of these characters really, so that'd be interesting to see. And then I'm interesting to see how. I think Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor is going to be phenomenal, and I think he's going to be good in the Suicide Squad as well. But, it would suck if he wasn't, and then we get to see him again.
He has always had that awkward genius millionaire person on lockdown,
Yeah, it's not nothing out of the realm. I think he can do. He can do it.
Absolutely agree. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's go ahead and move on now.
Hey, I want to ask you: have you been watching Agents of Shield or The Flash?
No, and also no. But have you been watching Agents of Shield or The Flash?
Well, I would recommend some people, I don't know, our one viewer or whatever, like somebody's mom, to go ahead and to look at it, if you get a chance, because some shit be going down.
Oh, really? Interesting. I hear they're
Yeah.
gonna tie in Agents of Shield into a freaking Age of Ultron.
I guess Age of Ultron, obviously, but most definitely Inhumans, because spoiler alert. I don't know if you're gonna watch it. Are you gonna watch it? Maybe not.
Go ahead and spoil the whatever you want to
They've
spoil.
been doing They've been doing a lot of Kree stuff on Agents of Shields.
Oh, cool.
And Shields. I said Shields plural. And so it's gonna tie in with the Inhuman storyline. So if you're a fan of the
sweet.
Inhumans,
Yeah, and then when is Inhumans coming out in the Marvel timeline?
why are you always asking me these dates? I don't
I
write
don't
them
know.
down.
I don't know. Well, it's coming out
Hold
soon.
on.
That's the main point.
Let me look at the bottom of my foot. It says Andy. It's coming out
Okay.
on Andy.
Alright, sounds good. But did you read the Inhumans comic?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm proud of that, but I might have played a video game or two with them in it. No, not very good, but read about the Black Bolt a little bit in was it Planet Hulk or World War Hulk?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Are you a fan of the Inhuman
No,
comic?
I am brand new. Just like Guardians of the Galaxy, I do not know who they are at all.
Well, that's good. Then that's kind of like they're taking risks and chances. General public doesn't know who the hell these are. I want to make a movie about it. You guys go see it, and it's flipping awesome. So
And they'll probably become way more popular than they ever were in the comics. I mean, that's what happened to Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah, so it's gonna be. I think now you just have to go. You're just gonna have to see every Marvel movie, regardless of. Now
Here's
here's the hard.
Marvel movie.
Yeah. I'm going to instead of going to the new Schwarzenegger flick, and going to the new Stallone flick, and going to the new Bruce Willis flick. Now it's like, hey, I'm going to the new Marvel movie. Don't know what it is. Just going to see it.
gotta go. Sorry. That's cool. That's the age we live in now.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Here's the big conundrum for me, though. Since I'm such a big X fan,
Oh man.
and I stayed exclusively X-Men because I thought the storyline was better in the X-Men comics.
Yes.
That
yes.
Them being really their own separate entity with Fox is kind of making me sad. I really wish they were part of this.
And Fox is going to hold on to them for a while. For a while. Yeah.
Dear life.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one they're gonna milk. And I think there's some sort of talks or rumors of Marvel eventually getting Spider-Man back, but it wouldn't be anything with like Andrew Garfield or anything like that.
Well, with that recent North Korean Sony hack because of
Right.
the
yeah.
interview, a lot of that leaked out that they tried really hard to get Spider-Man in Civil War. They wanted Spider-Man to be in Civil War.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because he
Man.
plays such a pivotal part in the comics, and they just couldn't do it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just too hard. So
It's probably just has everything to do with money, sadly enough. It's probably just all about money.
man, if you make a PlayStation with the Spider-Man 3 font, yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah, no kidding.
Maybe one of these days.
And I had
So-
another topic of discussion before we get going, but we'll just start our own video game PC sort of kick after this.
Okay, so before we go on, Flash, watch it. Reverse Flash is on it. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.,
Oh, wow,
some shit's
yeah.
going down.
And
watch
I
it.
hear Mark Hamill is going to come back as the Jester on The Flash. Is that a rumor?
The Trickster, he was on...
Trickster, sorry.
Same role he played on 80s Flash, he's going to be coming back. But
Oh man,
and now-
I'll
and-
watch it for some Mark.
watch it for some Mark. Okay, then end topic, and go ahead and next one.
Alright, so you're gonna hate me, so I haven't been really being PC very master race or even a very good video game guy. But I actually got, I just wanted a game where I could sort of turn off my brain and just play. And of course, one of those games has to be a Call of Duty title, so I went out and I got Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
You got Call of Duty Kevin Spacey?
I sure did got Call of Duty. And you know what? Kevin Spacey is like the best part of that game.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You know what also sold me was the freaking Conan O'Brien's Clueless Gamer on it.
Yeah, really? I haven't seen it.
That man has sold me so many video games just from like him playing Clueless Gamer. Like he played Smash Brothers. Well, I was always gonna get Smash Brothers, but seeing that on freaking Conan made me want to get it. I definitely got Outlast from freaking watching Conan play it on Clueless Gamer because I wasn't always sure about Outlast, but then I saw Conan play it. And I was like, I gotta get it now.
Well, he's doing his job then. That's why he's making all those things. They love sending him the games, and it gets a broader demographic.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. He's great. And I'll say about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. You know how extremely hard it was to actually kill someone in the very first Call of Duty in multiplayer?
I'm guessing hard?
Yeah, like it would be, I forget what map that was. I think it was called, it was called the Chateau, and it was just a big little chateau mansion. And to get really good at it, I would put on freaking like some sound canceling headphones so I can hear footsteps. Because if someone got the drop on you in that one, you're pretty much gone. But as hard as it was, of course, what was that? Go ahead.
And you're talking about Call of Duty 1, right?
Yes, very first Call of Duty. Very, very, very
so
first.
So Brecourt Manor then, right?
Yes, exactly. Oh, it's Brecourt Manor, yeah. Yeah, and then as hard as it was to actually get good in that game and actually get kills to where your kills and death ratio, your kills outweighed your deaths, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is just, I think a baby could play it and get a good kill-death ratio on it.
Nuh-uh. I thought you were going to go the other direction. It's going to be harder because everybody's been building up to like be professional level Call of Dutyers.
No, it is the easiest freaking Call of Duty out there.
On online play, wow, that's...
On multiplayer play, they sort of, I don't know what they did, but they balanced everything to where it just makes you feel badass.
I actually don't know what to say. Usually, if I'm playing Call of Duty, I'm prepared to like be kind of angry that some kid that has, a lot of free time, I'm not going to call them names or anything. They just have a lot more free time than somebody with like a mortgage or rent to pay and a car payment and a job to actually sit down there to become good, because they are good. And they call you names and make you cry a little bit. And then they're just good. And you're like, the heck with this. So it's somehow leveled, huh? The playing field's somehow leveled.
Yeah, I can do it in my sleep. The first time I actually put it on, I was doing like 12 kills with like 6 deaths. I was doing alright. And I already owned the last one that came out, Ghosts 2, and that actually is hard for me sometimes if I'm fighting some people who actually know what they're doing. But this one, I was doing good left and right.
Is it because not many people bought it, or did they do real good selling it?
No, they did. I think what they did was try to make it somehow more mass marketable to everyone, so that everyone can play it.
That's the way to do it. If they're not feeling all rage quitting on multiplayer, then more people will want to play it.
Yeah, like I said, I can just turn my brain off and just start killing people, and yeah, I don't get frustrated with it like I have with some of the Call of Duties in the past, including like Modern Warfare, World at War.
Okay, so now that we started talking about Call of Duty, we're gonna start the Call of Duty broadcast. Okay, Fade to Black.
Bro.
Hey, what's up?
Bro.
This is Trey Dog with the Call of Duty broadcast.
With Peace
and
Shizzle,
we're talking
or
about
Shizzle.
Advanced Warfare, and
Yeah.
we were talking before the break. We're talking about best methods to 180 no scope, and we're back now, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about the controversy of the auto aim or whatnot. And I'd just like to say that I always play with auto aim off because, I mean, that's only for wusses, really.
Yeah.
That need chocolate milk and stuff. But like I said,
they don't drink chocolate milk. They eat it.
they don't. Right? It's just usually Doritos and Mountain Dew, bro. But
Right.
I'm saying before I go on is I don't even think Call of Duty ever has auto aim. That's all I'm saying.
No,
It's never there.
Yeah,
I don't open the options to look, so
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I'd rather just be playing games, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Anyways, let's talk
we need
about
to play
Madden.
Bro Force.
Yeah, we should do a Let's Play Bro Force in all that voice.
Oh man, that'd be great.
Okay, so that was an apology for everyone. Sorry about that. Anyways, so yeah, that's good actually, because I will say this: me and Val did watch the E3 demo of Advanced Warfare, and it did look pretty fun. I haven't purchased it because I don't purchase I don't purchase full price. I always wait for sales.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it'll definitely be good for a bargain. I was actually trying to get it for Black Friday, but I didn't get a chance to get to the store to get it on Black Friday because it was going for like $40 or something like that on Black Friday as a new game. But yeah, if you can get it cheaper, I definitely say go that route.
This $40 you speak of, that's a deal.
Yeah, that
Okay,
is
cool.
a deal.
Just
Not like a
these are
Steam
deals
deal, but
we're speaking.
just a deal.
It's not a gay band deal. It's just a deal. Which, by the way, December 18th, next Friday, is the supposed start date for the winter sale. So keep an eye on it.
Oh God!
Keep the wish list up to date.
We should make another podcast where like it's either like a Google Live hangout or something where people can drop in and out, where it's like a Steam sales support group or something like that.
Yeah.
We basically need
new...
an Alcoholics Anonymous for freaking Steam.
Yeah, hey, my name is Onesto. I'm a recovering Steam
Onesto.
stale addict. Oh, hi guys. I got 250 games on the back burner. I've only played 2.
All right. It's okay.
Yeah.
So brave.
You go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
Hi, I'm Mr. Brightside 916. I have spent
Hi,
about
Mr. Brightside.
actually only $20, but that's also 20 games that I have spent on this summer's Steam sale.
The games are so cheap. I'm really thinking about oral sex for like $1 to buy like another one.
Oh God. Yeah, we should really do that.
Yeah, because a lot of people just buy. Next thing you know, they're up to 200 games and they will not play all of them. It's sad. I'm playing.
Not to be confused with Hitler's SS, but we will be at the SSS, the Steam Sales Support Group.
Wouldn't that be a G at the end then?
Yeah, but the 3 S's look cool.
Super Schleichen Staff Sergeant? I don't know. Alright. Yeah, I guess. So that's what you've been playing, Advanced Warfare?
Yeah, sadly, mostly, yeah, that's... Because, I do want to play games where I actually have to think. But, when I'm winding down or if I'm just relaxing, I kind of don't want to frustrate myself, so I just play some Advanced Warfare.
That's good, I'll give them that, it's a very good, kind of just shoot people in the face game and, relax, because you're right, I don't play online too much unless it is co-op, or unless it's data feed sources. Only thing I'm competitive in still.
Cool.
But, I like in co-op now, because that, to me, I don't have to think, I just, work with other people, it's not too hard.
Yeah, I think if more games adopted what Day of Defeat does, because that's sort of a stress-free sort of gaming as well, because your deaths don't matter, but what you do for the team, that matters.
Yes, That is true. That's probably you're right. Actually, that's why I like it, because as long as I am grinding and I'm putting my body out there in front of the machine gun, jumping on that capture, the deaths don't mean anything as long as we capture and win the whole round, and then they run for their flipping lives, those dirty German bastards.
Yeah, exactly.
And you get to shoot them while they don't have guns. Best feeling ever. Yeah, your kill death ratio is awesome, but you know what? We won the round. I'm the higher scorer, and I get to shoot you.
Yes, exactly.
I'm glad they enacted that in Team Fortress 2. I don't know if that was always like that in Team Fortress 2, but I'm glad they enacted that too at the end of the round.
I don't know. I think they added that because I don't think that was always there.
Yeah, I don't remember it because I played Orange Box on Xbox 360. Bless my soul. That I don't remember it initially being like that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I actually had that on the Xbox as well. We support Steam so much and Valve. We love you guys.
Yes, support them in all consoles.
But also, you give us some deeply psychological problems.
Yes, indeed.
It's
there's more things I would want to hit up on, but I think we're pretty long on time now, so we might as well just cut it off.
We did a substantial podcast here. Yes, good. We learned lots of things, like how to not trap a raptor in a closet, and what else did we learn?
We also forgot several people's name, Jessica Chastain being one.
All right.
Still don't remember that guy from Bryce Dallas Howard, right? Khal Drago, whatever that guy's name is. He was cool.
Oh, right.
I mentioned him twice. Don't know the guy's name. Anyways, Aquaman. What else?
Of course,
did we learn today,
how to
kids?
360 no scope.
180 no scope, sir.
Oh,
360.
Yeah, okay.
That's going above and if you can do a 900.
Oh, wow.
That's how you know you're bored with a game. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
900 no scope.
Making mini games out of an already established game, or like finding little bugs. Well, to each their own, but that's how you know that you're fully bored with the game and you're just making up stuff, really.
Yes.
Mods, sir. Mods extend the life of a game, unfortunately.
They definitely do. Yeah, they do. Oh, you know what? Speaking of, I want to get one more thing. For those of you who haven't played the awesomeness that is Chivalry Medieval Warfare, you gotta do it. And also, it's on a console now. It's on Xbox 360. It actually, for some reason, I guess I need to update my computer, sir. I'm not a very PC Master Race guy. But on the 360, it looks way better than it does on my PC, sadly enough. And it's just really, really fun. I'm one of those guys, for some reason, who just prefers a controller over a mouse. So just to play Chivalry with a controller and not have to worry about how my graphics are doing or anything like that, it's pretty fun.
Oh, really? So when did it release? Just recently?
Just recently in the beginning of December. And I actually, to tell you the truth, I haven't bought it yet. But it's on there as a free trial. You get to play. They actually have the single player tutorial, which takes you through the little training. And then you can just play single player with some bots just for free for however long you have the trial there on your Xbox there. And then eventually you can go ahead and upgrade to the purchased version where you get to play online with everyone.
Alright, yeah. Sure, pick it up if you're just on the 360, support that developer, the publisher, developer,
Yeah, Torn Banner, right? Yeah.
Torn Banner, yeah. Support those guys that, are making different things, That's the only way we can get diversity in gaming, is support the people that are doing differently. Support that indie guy. Not everything has to be AAA.
Yeah, exactly. And you can look at our, for gameplay, I urge you to watch our gameplay video of Chivalry on Galaxoid's YouTube, because it was just all good fun.
Oh yeah, we do have some gameplay of it. It's not, it's kind of stop motion, but it's okay. You can still see what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. One of these days, I am going to freaking Spartan kick you into the hole of the arena.
One of these days.
That's
okay,
my
is
sole
that
mission in life?
Is that all? You got anything else?
Yeah, that's it from me, Nebular. Is that it for you, Galaxoid?
Real quick, Elite Dangerous dropping Mercenary pack mercenary version dropping December 16th. If you got a computer,
cool.
buy it. It's gonna be awesome. And it's not Star Citizen, which will be, I'm gonna say this now, which will be eventual vaporware. Elite Dangerous is pretty much complete, and get it. And that's all that's gonna do for me. I just dropped a bomb on that note.
Yeah, I like to end with another topical quote from like a movie or something like that, if we could.
Okay, let's figure something out.
Can you do your best raptor growl?
Nope.
Okay. How about I'll try, and then okay, so I'm gonna growl, and then you say. I think you'll know what to say.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
All right, that's it.
Galaxoid and Nebular signing off. Have a good day.